want to go to Congressman Gerald Nadler. He joins us now from New York in our New York Bureau, and he knows, of course, Congresswoman Giffords. Sir, thank you for being with us, and just tell us what you have heard so far.
Well, the only thing I've heard is from CNN and other news agencies. Apparently, Gabby was seriously injured, shot in the head, and is in surgery. 6 people were killed, and others gravely wounded in this terrible attack. And obviously, we just can pray for Gabby, for Congresswoman Giffords to recover.
As a member of Congress, you yourself, of course, have gone to events like this, I presume.
Sure.
And does it worry you?
All the time. We're always in public.
Mm-hmm. And does it worry you? Had the thought of possibly this happening ever crossed your mind?
Yes, it has, but you have to put it in the back of your mind, because you can't function as a representative in a democracy without meeting the public and meeting your constituents. This is part of what we have to do.
And as far as Congresswoman Giffords, you know her, describe her to us.
Gabby is a very wonderful, perky, friendly woman, young woman from my perspective, certainly. She's obviously very popular back home to get elected the way she did in what's not a terribly Democratic-friendly district. She's friendly to all people. She's a wonderful woman.
Obviously, we can't help but look at what has been going on. There's a lot of controversy in Congress these days. There's been a lot of tempers, and there have been a lot of heated debates. And do you think in any way the national discussion and the national temperament could have weighed into what happened?
Well, we don't know. Apparently they have someone in custody. We have no idea what his motivation was. But we do know that Congresswoman Gabrielle's campaign headquarters was shot at during the campaign last year. We do know that death threats were made against her. And we do know, according to some people I've heard from Arizona on TV today, that the rhetoric in Arizona has been pretty violent. And whenever you have violent political rhetoric, there could be some nut who will take up and reach a conclusion that the speakers didn't want.
Do you think in any way this could affect the political discourse in our country as a result of what's happened?
Well, I certainly hope that people who are thinking of making intemperate or violent statements will think twice, and that we will remember that in politics we have no enemies. We have political opponents who disagree with us, but they disagree with us within the context of presumably everyone wanting to do what's best for the country and for the people in it. And there may be disagreements over that, but it's certainly no reason to attack them personally, either rhetorically or, God forbid, physically.
When you go to these events, do you have security?
No, no, no. We normally do not have security.
Would this cause you to rethink that?
I don't know. We'll have to think about that, obviously. But again, you don't want a situation where people cannot approach their members of Congress or their state legislators or city council members and chat with them or make suggestions or question them.
That is essential, isn't it? I mean, that's the whole form of our government here, is that you represent me or you represent individuals from your constituency.
Yes, in this modern technology, you can hold a teleconference, the town hall meeting with several thousand people over the telephone, and some people you can't entertain 700 questions in an hour, but some people will get through and question you, and you have newsletters and can appear on TV and radio. But there, I think, has to be also the ability to talk to people personally. And it would be a great tragedy if we were not able to do that.
Gerald Nadler, thank you very much. A representative from New York who is also a friend of the Congresswoman, and she is undergoing surgery at this time, as are a number of victims from the shooting that has taken place at an event outside a grocery store. We thank the representative for speaking to us.